You know, it's bad, it's all bad, everything's bad, but at least there's words and thoughts. That's something. I'm not really sleepy. Hi guys, in today's writing vlog, I am going to be starting draft 2 of my young adult contemporary fantasy. I've been pitching it as the Da Vinci Code set in a magic school. So it's like a puzzle mystery, but with magic. I have a first draft. I skipped several important scenes in the first draft because I was struggling. And I technically started draft 2 like a few weeks ago, but I did not get very far. This is going to be my official start of draft 2 because I have been in the weeds with this story. I'm not even sure what's going on. I mean, besides crushing doubt. You know, all those types of thoughts that you get where you're like, why even try? It's all terrible, nobody will care. That's what I've been dealing with. So, I'm going to be starting draft 2 in this vlog. I don't know how long draft 1 was. I couldn't tell you. The document has about 85,000 words. Is it half notes? I don't know. It's a lot of notes. I'm hoping it's not half notes because then the first draft would only be like 45,000 words and that would not be good. But I don't know. Someday I will transfer the draft to a document with no notes, but today is not that day. So, during the first draft, yeah, I was having a hard time. And then when I got to the end of draft 1, I realized that something was fundamentally wrong with the story. So I did spend some time a few weeks ago figuring out what went wrong, and that was when I started trying to do draft 2 because I realized that what went wrong happened at the very beginning of the story. So, here's how today is going to go. My ideal writing day is I write 3 times. Each time I try to get 500 words. So at the end of the day, I end up with 1,500 words. That is my ideal. I have not been reaching that. My mental health is no go. So my second ideal writing day is to write 3 times. Each time I'm trying to get 300 words, which is easier to hit than 5. And then you end the day with 900 words. Sometimes when things are going very, very poorly, I only write 2 times a day, each time trying to get 300 words. And then I end the day with 600 words, which actually still feels like a success because it's better than 0. So, today I am aiming for 3 writing sessions, each time trying to get 300 words. Usually my sessions are, I have 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and then 1 at night right before I go to bed. So, that is my goal. Let's get started. Write 300 words. I actually wrote 317 words. But they were bad. I mean, just awful. I have no idea what is going wrong with this story. This is the first time I've ever been so deep inside of a story and I really think, like, maybe I should just stop. Like, maybe there's just something not right about this story at some kind of unfixable level. And I don't know if it's a me problem or if it's the story's problem, but I am struggling. So what I've been doing is I've been starting at the beginning, I've been starting each scene, and then when I get to the point where I'm just stuck beyond stuck, I just skip ahead to the next scene. I don't know how I'm going to fix this, or even if I should, I don't even know what to do. So, 1 writing session down. I'm gonna take a walk. I like to take a walk in between the first 2 writing sessions of my day. And then I'm gonna get back to it and try to write 300 more words. And try not to cry. write 300 more words. I wrote 309 words that time. And I'm just struggling. I'm not sure. When I've been writing this most recent time, this second time around, I found myself really heavily telling. Like, I was just summarizing rather than writing. And it didn't feel too bad. I mean, felt bad, but this whole story has just been so bad, and I've recognized that in all of my other stories, I always try really hard not to tell. Like, even in the first draft, I try really hard not to have a whole bunch of telly scenes. And during this last writing session, I have realized that one of my problems, one of my many, many problems in this story, is this is the first time I've ever tried to write a story that covers any significant period of time. Like a school year. So like 9 months, probably. All of my other stories cover like 1 month or less. And I'm having a heck of a hard time conveying the passage of time. And also making it seem like events aren't all happening just one on top of the other, and how to connect the events without just big telly blobs. I don't know, but I think what I'm going to continue doing for now, because I can't possibly make this story worse than it is I'm just going to keep telling. I'm just going to keep writing the little summaries, because it kind of flowed nicely, you know, and obviously, you know, it's bad, it's all bad, everything's bad, but at least there's words and thoughts. That's something. So, that's my current plan. I'm just going to keep, I have one more writing session, ideally, for the day, 300 words, and then I'll have written 900 words. Yeah, and it's going to be all telling from here on out. And then the next time I pick up this story, we'll see how it feels. Hopefully not as bad. But we'll see. Wrote 300 more words. I skipped back to the beginning to a specific scene that I'm still fleshing out, because I felt like those words would come easier than me trying to do anything else. I'm working on a puzzle. One of the reasons I wanted to write this book was because I wanted to write a puzzle mystery. So this scene that I'm working on is a puzzle, and I like it. And I'm gonna save all the hard stuff for the next time I work on this. Tomorrow, or maybe not. Some distant future self will deal with